Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have gameplay from Reno and we get to live one of our dreams for this meta. And that is the early Ghastly Mask into Fort combo on Reno. That's 16/16 a turn per taunt on the minion as early as turn maybe 6, for example. Turns out most boards can't compete with 16/16 per taunt per turn on turn 6 and turn 7. It's just not doable. It's one of those mid-game board states that you see, you throw your hands in the air and you're like, what was I supposed to do about that? And we just meme all over people. The only question is, do you get a hold of good minions early that you can taunt up to make premium minions to win the lobby? Or do you leverage those stats to power straight to the moon? All right, enjoy. Fort. All right, well, I'm not even looking at the other ones. I don't care. No caring. No caring allowed. Only forts. Kind of hard to justify. Dude, you realize what this is, right? This is double end of turn effect golden fort. It's Reno. Like, I don't care what the other one is. We have to beam. I like this elemental, but not compared to, not for freezing and not for selling off a 4/4 to take a 1/4 at this stage of the game. We do have to survive. That is a part of the game. Be alive. All right, well, I'll just give him every value trade. It's cool. 4 to 5 damage. Let's take 6. Fort now. Good card. Terrible cards. Those aren't pirates. It's a taunt. If you keep that in mind. This is also like a tough matchup too. Sindragosa early in the game is really hard to beat, especially normal curve Sindragosa. Not bad, but great breakpoint. This thing dying in one hit, that thing value trading. You could have been great, you know. Could have been great. Over max damage both fights. It's cool. Who needs RNG? All we wanted to do is meme a little bit, Bofur. Just meme a little. Just small meme. Not big meme. Little memes. Safer memes. I would like to roll once. I'm gonna do it this way. All right, we gotta believe. We're believers here today. We're believers. And this is a pirate or an elemental. Easiest game of my life. Just hit Prage. Indeed. Good luck, other people. These mid rounds are totally beatable. Totally achievable. You're gonna get there. This is a beatable turn 6 board. You can't help but laugh. Because, like, this game's not balanced right now. Yeah. A little bit, bro. I feel you. I do. Alright, let's go find some decent minions. We'll get this triple eventually. Consolidate down into one minion. That is a taunt. But it's not exactly a useful one. No. Absolutely not. Okay. Thanks, I hate it. It's alright. We'll look at one more board. Or we'll hold the gold in hand. But yeah, I mean, if there's any threat at all, then we could pull it to the back. Just to try to reduce damage. I just don't expect anything to do 12 damage at this point in the game. It's turn 7 after all. So, like, it actually does more damage by being earlier if it value trades instead of losing the 3-star or the 1-star. Because this is only 2 stars damage. We still need this thing to, you know, other things to be alive to do 15. But yeah, I mean, if there's any risk at all, and this guy was a board that potentially could have had some. Boo. Yeah. Now, at this point, get a little bit bigger. This guy's 2 triples, Jandis. Now there's a pretty good chance that 12 damage is on the board. Double into turn effects for Rendell here. This is a taunt. Could have it too. Could be another 30-30 on your board, Bofur. Make leveling easier. This is a potential triple. We got the gold to go to 5. We're trying to leverage this to level. We're huge. Poor Jandis dropped the 15, and it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's not a matchup I can win. Yay, balance. I'm sorry, brother. No, me. I think that scaling's a little slow for this game, don't you? Fort Nomi. Alright, game. Nothing has the word taunt on it anymore. Why does nothing have the word taunt on it? Why can't I just see the word taunt? At least this is the Divine Shield minion. It's ours for free. Literally one of the 2-star dude that is a taunt minion that could have buffed up the fort at the same time. And this game is in the bag. We're like top 2 guaranteed. We needed one of that fucking 2-star minion. Then we would never have wanted this thing to be on the board. Literally would have bought one like turn 4, knowing what we were going to have in front of us. Sad that it didn't pan out in our favor. And it's not like this is a permanent minion. Not unless we completely whiff in terms of direction in this game. What do you think about the meta? I mean, the game is just stale. It's not a bad thing. It's just the same problem that every meta has. The game gets very solved by the point that you get 2 months into it. Everybody knows how to play it. It's a question of like, do you want to slam the same strats and play for rating, or do you just want to play for fun and lose rating? That's not new. But that's the meta. Do we want to go to 6? This is a taunt giver, finally. I gotta drop Rendell, or I gotta drop Twilight Emissary if I'm going to 6. I want to go to 6. Even lower scaling. Find more forts. Okay. Fort, baby. Oh my god, it does exist. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for showing up for work. Life thing's kind of funny, but not enough. Not Domo. Bro. Can fort buff itself? Yeah. But it can only buff 4 minions. So, like, this is why we didn't want this shit in the mid-game. Was not a minion we actually had to to taunt up, but all right. Debatable to sell the emissary as well early to replace with something else, but we needed a divine shield minion to make it worthwhile. That's all we were looking for, was something that's like a potential permanent minion. Well, he did. If White Mane survives. Alright, never mind. Not dead. White Maiden dies. Never dead. Still a big Molten Rock. Turn 6 Golden Fort is pretty good, believe it or not. Why couldn't I just have the Taunt Giver before? Bye, game. We're a cleave. Give cleave. Still not cleave. Like, both of these boards have the same weakness, and it's just getting a cleave that we can taunt. Mega Wind Fury, Stolen Gold board. Kill the thing that's golden in position 7. Alright, well. Lovely. It's probably somewhat okay, considering that the Molten Rock not dying to the Leroy is probably the biggest impact here. Annoying that this thing's gonna farm us, though. Alright, well. Annoying that the thing's gonna farm us and we hit very poorly across the board afterwards. No cleave, no fort match. Like, everything sucks, man. We could not hit worse taverns while leveling up. It's crazy. All of the key cards that are important to us have evaded us. I'm just going to run late cleave. He gave up. Okay. Means we can play that. Extra 6 health to the cleave, ever worth it? For 2 gold? Probably not. Extra attack to the cleave, probably. All right, white main makes no difference. Selfless Hero can be good, but it's not good against either of these two boards, and that's what we're going to have to fight. Is Ghoul ever good? All right, this is this guy's board, actually. No. Where were you all game? Does double white main make it 4 times damage? Or gold white main? 3 times damage? Looks like too late for everything else here. We're looking for tech cards. Man, it's a tech card. Kind of annoying that we're gonna have to play 6 minions here, though. Taunt them both up. We don't expect to lose, so we're never going to get the gold off of that. We could have just frozen and gotten the zap off of this, but it doesn't come out any better. Plus, you don't get a steal from the next board. Hydra's now big. Gets to be big next turn. Like, that's the board that we're dealing with. I know we're cursoring over the wrong person, but this guy conceded, so it bugs out the interface. This is actually N'Zoth's board up there at the top. And this is the final guy. Probably fighting N'Zoth here. Oh, no, never mind. It's gonna be this guy. I figured N'Zoth might win once. Ghoul's okay in that sense. It's really not that great, though. It's only a little bit good. Leroy's not bad. Second cleave isn't bad either. Be nice if we could taunt with it. Hey. Oh no. Oh no, he says. Game. Nah, we can debate Ghoul again. It's not bad. Can fuck us over on the number of taunts on the board. Now let's make sure that we get our Nomi value. This is very important. Right now I'm leaning toward it, but obviously this can't be played with Leroy. No, never mind. No, it can. Zap was for the other dude. And we may not need this. This thing is so meh here. It's gonna be a big ghoul. Might be a big ghoul. But it is a stolen gold board. And if he's gonna go into anything like Baron, Divine Shield first. No. Absolutely not. You want this to just run into multiple different Divine Shield minions or Leroy? So that potentially it could pop its own shield? It just kills itself and does nothing. Please, no! Let's not do that one. I just want to make sure this doesn't connect with Leroy if I can avoid it. Cleave earlier is debatable too. It's either like Cleave first or Leroy first. So he's not doing anything with like late position minions. Yeah. I mean, honestly, why bother having a ghoul? Ghouls are overrated. They're there for one job, and they can't even do that job. They're supposed to go explodey like that at a reasonable time, but no. I'd wait way too long to explode. See, White Mane knew what was up, though. She realized that she wasn't going to get her normal value, but instead would be able to make it up later. See, smart White Mane. You sure do make games look hard after hitting a good opener. But man, we did not want to find any good taunted minions. Like, no Divine Shields mid-game, no taunt givers. All we were given were, like, generic dragons. You can see how our board evolves toward the end. Like, we never really keep that shit on the board. Unless we got it, like, 2 of them super early and tripled it. Because, like, a 60-60 or like a 90-90 or whatever vanilla minion wouldn't make the board over any of these slots. Maybe this one, you know? But I'm still going to keep it because it's insurance that he doesn't hit Baron. Golden Baron is last position, makes him beat us. No Barons for you. It's my Omega Buster. He golded another Deflectobot. What's the play? What's the play, Bofur? Sell the ghoul, buy a smaller ghoul. Alright. -10's the play. These things are ass. -10 this shit. But we are getting 16-16 a turn on 4 minions, so 64-64 a turn, including a Divine Shield minion and a cleave potentially, is a lot more scaling than a board with 0 scaling has. So we really just need to make it so he can't hit a piece that scams us, as opposed to try to make our board good against certain things and bad against others. Make him beat us. You ever taunt Kangors and open with cleave? No. I taunt the last minion so that if he tries to play Baron, which is the one card in this game that can beat us, we have the tool to be able to beat it. Why can't we just hit the Deflectobot? Like, it's not that hard. Just hit the Deflectobot. Jeez, dude. Just, like, open with that. My big thing. SMH my head. Man, we sure do make this game look hard. We can't win 90%ers! This game is so dumb! Why does this keep happening? Again, he is not getting bigger. We are getting bigger each turn. The inevitability is on our side. Is Zap good? Yeah, it's okay. It does nothing. The problem is you have to replace something, right? The Zap is okay. You could argue that Zap's good, but you have to lose something on this board. And if we take out Whitemane and he puts Baron position 7, we lose the fight. Like, the logic on Whitemane is that, not that it's good in this fight, it is we lose the game if he just picks up a fucking Baron and puts it 7 and we don't have Whitemane here. That board beats us. Easily. That's a Golden Baron, Golden Omega Buster, triple Deflectobot board. That destroys us. Will he put it 6 though? He can't. He's stolen gold. Regular Baron isn't nearly the problem that Golden Baron is. Regular Baron? Okay. Reasonable. The reason we're doing this is because stolen gold. Stolen gold's the thing that fucks us here. And once again, we are still bigger than our opponents. We just have to not get unlucky and not give him an out. Oh my god, we did it. We hit the Deflectobot on the first hit. Praise the sun. Praise! We have hit our shot. Praise be, praise be. Okay, well, we did give him full Deflectobot value here too. That's not great. On the other hand, that is the last reset. And we do have a ghoul still, so Shoo. That'll do. Good enough. We sure do make this game look hard sometimes. Actually, if he hit left and this thing kills itself then, or he hit middle, okay, he lives. I don't think he actually lives because it's still 12, right? This thing lives and this thing lives. Fort Poggers. That was a pretty good fort game, guys. We did make it look difficult. We didn't find early taunt or premium minions to actually scale off of. We leveled up and we looked for key cards to counter our opponents. White Mane safeguarded against the thing that can beat us. It's annoying to put it on the board and you're like, oh, this doesn't do anything. Yeah, it just prevents the one card that is a hard counter to you.